Assalamualaikum. Today I'm going to share tips and tricks from Microsoft Excel on how to clean our data for quantitative research. So the first thing we can do is to make a copy of this. So after we have created this data collection sheet in Excel, to refine it first, I would recommend to do a copy of this worksheet. Right click at the bottom, move or copy, move to the end, create a copy. Because now we are dealing with a copy of the worksheet, so we can keep the main or the original data intact. Okay, now we're in the copy version. What the next thing we can do is to apply a filter. So we have done this. The next one is we are going to apply a filter. There are two ways to do apply a filter. So we can select the top, go home, and select a filter from here. Okay, so that's one way to do it. So I just put on the back button. But what I would recommend is to apply an Excel table, a proper Excel table. Okay, so for example, you just click anywhere in this data set and then press Ctrl T. Okay, and then because now it includes the headers, we tick yes, our table has headers. Now this has become an official Excel table. It has its own filter. Okay, so what you can do now is start doing filtering. Okay, so for number, to make sure that it is a sequence, this is a dummy data. You can see I put 1, 2, 3 and 3, so this is not in sequence. We can do autofill, select 1 and 2. Okay, go to the handlebar, double click. Now it will straight away fix all that sequencing. And then for the other variables, we can use the filter to see whether there's any spurious data entry. So click here. So pretty good. You can glance through, because this is now a unique value. You can see what values contained within this column. And then you just glance through, make sure all is good. And suddenly you can see, oh, someone is at 344 years of age. So must be very old, or we need to fix this spurious data entry. So click on that, click OK, and now we found it. So number 10, 344. So that might be, after we check, let's say it's actually 34-year-old. Not that old after all. Okay, and then we go for sex. Again, we can see male. Oh, because we have else in females, so we don't want that. So again, we select the one that we want to fix. And then there's a blanks. Oh, because the blanks means we need to assign code there. So now male, females, we delete S. Same with this one. And the blank one, we might want to put something like missing data, just to make sure we keep it consistent. Okay, if we put missing data in one space for blank, then all blanks must also have the same name, which is missing data. Go back to the filter and clear up the filter. Now we do the same thing for the race. You can see so many unclean data there. So again, we only select the one that we want to clean. Okay, we accept this is proper naming. Chinese, oh, not proper naming. So we click India, okay, proper naming. Malay, proper naming. Malay questionnaire, oh no, that's not proper naming. And all these others. Okay, so now Malays, we remove the S and we remove the question mark, and we don't need this. Remember, we have the original data, so don't worry if you want to delete it here. Okay, so we don't want this, we don't want this. Malay, we put A there, it's missing the A. Okay, the blank one, again, as I said, keep it consistent. If you put as missing data at the previous one, just same as missing data. Okay, now the Chinese missing the I, and fix it. And now missing data for the last one as well. Alright, so now we clear up the race. Same goes to all this numerical data. Go there. Okay, question 1 is clean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there. Nothing funny about the numbering. Question 2, oh, something strange with 13 there. So it's supposed to be 1 to 5. Why we have 13 there? So if we select there, okay, now we have 13. Might be 3. After check, let's say it's 3, then we fix it. And this one, select all them. Again, type missing data. And because now we are typing more than one cell, instead of pressing enter, we press Ctrl Enter. You can see now all the missing data is filling up the empty spaces. Clear up. And the last one is question 3. You can see 54. Oh, that's definitely not right. And blank. So 1, 2, 3, 5 is good. 5 probably after we check, let's say it's 5. Okay. And 353. Apparently, the one that we did supposed to be 353. Okay. Then we fix it. Now we have 2 blanks. Okay. So we select again. Select 2. Type missing data. And Control Enter to fill up those 2. Okay. Now our data is clean. Okay. And okay. So before we can send this file to the software, we just need to clean up a little bit further. So first we remove all the headings. Okay, we just delete. Okay, because we don't need the heading. I'm sorry, not the heading, the title. Okay, except for the one that we want to keep. Okay, and then remove space here. Okay, right click, delete, and also this one. So now in this worksheet, there's only the table that we want to export, and we keep it as data asal number 2. So meaning that this is the copy that we have cleaned the data for analysis. Okay. We save this and close this. Okay, now we open up our SPSS, go to import data, go to Excel, and select the file that we have practiced just now. So that's the practice file. Open, and now instead of, this is the worksheet. Remember, the data asal is the original data. We went for, we're going to data asal number 2. Okay, now as you can see, it has been nicely recognized by SPSS. Okay, because we put there, we have cleaned it very well, and we just tick remove leading spaces from string values, remove trailing spaces from string values. What it does is, we don't want any spaces when we have our string values, our text. For example, Malay, M-A-L-A-Y, we might have some data inside this that have Malay, M-A-L-A-Y space, because the way we put data manually might prompt us to have that spurious entry. So we just click on this and just click OK. Now our data is clean. Okay, so there might be some mistake in terms of V8 and VI. This is no variables, nothing there, but SPSS thought there's something there, so we just delete. Okay, and yeah, so now our data is ready for analysis. I think that's all for today. Hopefully it helps in terms of everybody's doing quantitative research. Thank you.